And we're finally started. Okay, hi. We're late, but that's beside the point. We'll keep things short. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons Tales from Cestria. I am Hida Kabui. I'm the DM of this ragtag group of people. We are missing a few due to reasons. But of the players we have here, we have Iju. Iju's finally here. Our wizard's back, guys.
Yeah!
He finally unplane shift himself.
We are missing River the Bard, as River likes to have 50 projects going on all at once. So, yeah, he's a little preoccupied at the moment. We also have Pune here, who's going to be leaving shortly as well to go help River with said 50 things that he's working on.
There is never any rest.
For the wicked.
The only rest I'll get is when I'm dead.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kool-Aid man, get the hell out of here! We don't need your Kool-Aid right now. But we also have Rayleigh and we also have Izumi here as well as Hyakusha as well. As everyone's here. Again, I'm doing the fast introductions today. Further, any other last-minute announcements? Aside from me being that, again, we are doing this campaign every other week, starting at hopefully 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, or whatever time that is. Please look that up because I'm too lazy to do math at the moment. Other than that, I can't think of anything immediately off the top of my head.
I have an announcement actually.
Hurry it up, man! We're on a time crunch.
It's whose fault that is.
Everyone's. It's everyone's fault.
Besides, I have two things to announce. The first thing I announce is that on the 11th of this month, I am being interviewed by another VTuber, and I recommend my friends and anyone in the audience to feel free to, when I post this Twitter post of submit your questions, to submit any questions you want. As long as it's legal in Twitch guidelines, to know more about me and Hank. And the second announcement is I might be planning on a giant Squid Games of all my VTuber friends and more, whoever wants to join in on the fun.
I was really hoping that you were gonna say, I have an announcement to make. The announcement is that I have an announcement to make.
I was hoping you were gonna say something like...
I thought about it.
I was hoping you were gonna say something like, Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch-ass motherfucker.
Wait!
I just can't wait to ask him how what is his true feelings about River sleeping in bed with him.
See, that makes sense. Why Shadow the Hedgehog?
Wait, you want to sleep with River?
No, I'm saying from all the things I will announce, that one makes sense. Compared to what Izumi said.
Okay, you don't know the fucking Sonic Adventure 2 abridged thing?
Oh yeah.
No,
No.
I haven't seen it or heard of it.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
It's a live, not abridged, live fan dub by Snapcube. Very funny, very funny.
I mean,
Interesting
if I have to
conversation.
announce anything else, it'll be like, finally, a fresh air where I'm not sexually harassed.
Oh,
Oh, you.
Well,
Yeah.
we're not getting into that. We're not getting
River's
into that.
not here.
We're not getting into that too deep. Basically, if for those who need context, blame River. Okay, moving on.
I don't need more fan art.
Wait, have you seriously been getting fan art of River's character doing stuff to you?
He's been drawing them himself.
I now know my next art.
No, don't you dare! I swear to God, I will pay you not to.
Please do.
If
I'll be
you
happy to
submit
share it on
this will
stream.
never end.
I'm happy to share it on stream. Anyway, without further
Share it
ado,
on-
we're gonna go ahead and get started.
It's gonna be
Also,
Oh.
Azrael, could you DM me the Twitter post when you make it? So I can
Yeah, I will.
interact? Okay, please.
Anyway,
I'll
so
send it to everybody. Don't worry.
Okay,
a
also-
brief.
information about the squid thing, squid game thing.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see how many people I can get all together and how many people I can get into this. Because right
I
now
actually
in Steam,
haven't seen.
not
I
promoted by the way.
I
Now
actually
on
haven't
Steam,
seen.
You know, I'm really glad I showed up tonight to be able to play D&D.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, okay,
I
moving
actually
on.
haven't seen
We're
Squid
gonna
Game,
get
so-
started now. The announcements are done. We're moving on.
all right, fine. I'm sorry.
So, a brief recap of events up thus far. Our group of adventurers woke up on a cliffside after attempting to travel to the dwarven capital city of Thorvendash, where they were going there to sign up for adventurers or for whatever reason they were traveling up there. I'm terrible at explaining shit, don't worry about it. After making it down the cliffside, fighting a few bugs, and finding a village in the misty woods of the northern part of the forest of Valhandresh, they were beseeched to aid the village with an undead problem, as well as a poisoned water source problem, and any other assistance that they may be able to provide. After dealing with the source of the undead, who would like to pick up from here and explain what happened last time?
This was in the
The
web one that I
web?
missed.
Yeah, this would be last week that you missed, Kyoku.
Okay, I'll watch it afterwards, so I know.
Okay, so I guess I'll explain it. So what happened last week is go watch the YouTube video on his channel today. To recap.
For those that want a...
We just pause the stream until everyone's.
Yeah.
Don't
We're-
worry,
we're
we'll
gonna-
pause it. No, we won't.
wait,
Wait,
this entire segment is
this
just
will
us
be on
watching
YouTube.
it.
If you're on YouTube watching this video post live stream, please take time to pause it and go watch the previous stuff so you have any sort of context of what is happening right now. Don't worry, we'll wait.
See you guys next week.
Okay, perfect, got it. Don't worry, they're only about a couple hours each.
I want you to
4
edit that
hours
video
each.
and extend it.
Extended for like 5, I don't know.
Extend it for silence, just to make sure they know.
With a
that we're
slow zoom in of my face, just slow zoom in, and like I don't know, put Benny Hill music on or some scary music build up on it.
Probably some elevator music.
The Jeopardy theme. The Jeopardy.
Jeopardy's a classic. Anyway, moving on. So yes, long story short, they fought spiders and nearly died.
Spiders learn how to
Plane
plane shift.
Khalid had a wonderful set of dreams. That's about all he had. He did. Yeah, I think he did successfully kill a spider. But moving on. So after
Our paladin flew into a web, apparently.
Did a lot of flying.
We warned them so many times.
or River did. Anyway.
It worked.
Anyway, so we'll pick up right kind of where we left off then, where River, where Alexis has just landed with a group. River is slowly making his way back from where the spider's nest was, and Khalid, sorry, not Khalid. Khalid is waking up and is like just kind of recovering what he can right now. And Kyoku is also coming up and basically saying, "Guys, I told you."
I may or may not have brain damage. We don't know yet. Being unconscious for that long of a time could have serious repercussions.
Well, you were stabilized, so you were fine.
You were fine.
Anyway.
Anyway, so yeah, Kyoku, you are walking up to the group. What do you say?
Hey guys, long time no see. Where were you guys? You guys look all look exhausted. What happened?
I slap him.
Make an
do
attack
that,
roll, monk.
It might kill him.
Die straight off the bat.
Make an attack roll, monk.
That's a 5. Don't worry, I missed.
Okay. No, you managed to hit him, but you just deal no damage. So yeah, Kyoku, you're coming out like,
I
hi
did with
guys.
the backhand.
Yeah. Kyoku comes up and just like slaps you backhand across the face.
What was that for, guys? What was that for?
I missed you too. And I keep walking.
Yeah.
I apologize for his rude behavior.
Was it?
What happened while I was gone?
Nothing much.
Okay.
Meanwhile, River walks up. Guys. Okay, guys. I believe Kyoku is dead. Kyoku! Oh my God! I'm gonna kill you! Where the hell have you been?
Seriously, Khalid, what happened?
We thought you were dead. You are clearly not dead. But we were coming to rescue you.
Thank you guys. Why
We
does
were-
everyone want to kill me?
We were seriously considering reneging on our decision, and we were going to leave you for the dead.
Oh,
There were massive
Okay.
spiders, man.
Too many spiders.
that's understandable, really.
Well, either way, since everyone's here, let's head going. And River starts walking off again.
Han Yakusha was holding a funeral for you.
Aw,
That was a joke.
I'm sitting there shaking my head in the corner.
In the meantime, River is continuing to walk. He's actually taking some time to look like, okay, we're not going back towards the spiders. Let's make sure we're finding the right path back to the village. What are the
Let's
rest of you
take
doing,
the
guys?
path that we was supposed to take before. Please. No music.
I'm already like
I'm
20
probably
feet away from
Pretty
you
tired
guys.
from flying. But
Well, that is going. I suppose I should have to catch up with him. I'm going to slowly make my way to standing and then sort of half topple over. I may have been taking one too many blows to the head, as well as poison coursing through my veins.
I helped
If
walk. I put like him over his arm over my shoulder to support him.
Thank you very much.
Anytime.
Well, we made it for now. Our wizard friend is still alive. We have not lost anything of great importance. All in all, I would say today is a good day. I mean, I came close to dying, but
Yeah, I'm partly at fault for that. Sorry for the dagger in your back or something.
no, but I cannot tell why my why my ears are ringing so loudly. It's almost as if someone set off a loud sound right in my ears. I may have gotten tinnitus.
We'll go with that. You know, we'll go with that lingering injury then, and you have ringing ears, so you have disadvantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on hearing right now. So
I went back and I pulled out a spider leg. Want a souvenir?
Quite a gruesome display of barbarism, but whatever floats your boat, as they say in the West.
So you don't want a leg. Got it.
What are you going to be
Yakuza.
doing with that leg? Are you going to be eating it? I do not think that spider meat would taste very good. River and I have tried it. It was not good.
No, I'm
Hey.
making more potions, you weirdo.
And Yakusha, if you bring that spider close to me, I am going to fire a spell.
Oh, please! It's just legs, eyes, and claws.
and
No.
some venom. There's some venom too. You got some venom out of it.
Yes.
And some venom.
Please make fun of people's phobias. I feel like that would go over really well with them.
Look, I could understand if it was alive. I don't even have the body with me.
Weren't you very enamored with the thing that was clearly very dead? That was holding that sword that you really wanted? Why should you be caring about it if it was dead?
Hey, all things that has a respectful place where it needs to go. That was not one of them.
The spider?
Oh no, not the spider. That doesn't count.
Ah. Well, Mr. Kyoku, I will keep your phobia in mind, and if we come across more spiders, we will make sure that we protect you from them.
Thank you.
Or we might leave you for dead. I haven't decided yet.
Oi!
I'll throw you. Get you out of the woods faster.
I still have my spells. I will use minor illusion to make you hallucinate.
Minor illusion does not work like that, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, it allows you to create an image that everyone sees.
And then people can use an action to discern whether that thing is
Real or
an
not.
illusion or not.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll just say that you guys travel at a reasonable pace. As you eventually find your way back to the river, and back to the stream when River calls out, "Hey guys, we found the stream again. We can follow that back to the village."
Just don't drink it.
I know. Yeah, I know, Hyagusa.
He's getting closer. One day he will get the name right. Maybe.
I doubt it. It's the least of my worries.
Hey, Haguka.
I don't know if I fucking got it.
I think there's some berries over here. You think they're good?
I almost want to let him, but I'm gonna be a nice
You
person.
know, no, I feel like this is a very good way of making him shut up for a bit.
Have some
Go on,
berries.
go on, River. Make some juice out of them. Make
Alright,
juice
yeah, I like
smoothie.
that. So you see him pick a few berries that are not next to the river, not in stream specifically, but like a good 40 feet away from it.
Mhm.
If it turns you into an undead, do not blame us.
What?
Don't worry. I'll put you in a rightful resting place. 6 feet under.
In your arms?
Oh my god.
I do not know.
Woosha.
The two of you have seemed to grown very close the last couple of days.
Not by choice.
You've been sleeping in each other's arms. River
First of all, hold
seems
up.
to.
When
River
did you see that? When?
He told me. Anyway,
You believe him?
I believe him about as much as I believe you.
So not much.
Anyway,
Alexis, what's going through your character? What's going through your thoughts as you hear the bantering of the other people here?
I'm probably pretty tired from flying, and will be attempting to clean all of bits of weird that stuck to my armor and stuff off.
I fall over now that I no longer have Alexis supporting me. Well, that was a pleasant experience for a couple of moments.
You guys decided to take a break
Go.
at this moment as well, while River is surprisingly quiet right now, and
I think something's up with River, guys.
Yeah,
He's
check it out.
quiet.
Too quiet.
No, I'm quite sure I know what it is. There are two ways that River changes. He either eats something that he shouldn't have been eating, or he drinks something that he shouldn't have been drinking.
you guys notice on his face, his face is kind of like a, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have done this thing. He doesn't look sick. He just like, please don't talk to me. The sort of look face.
One might surmise that the berries could have been, how do you say, refined?
Refined.
Well, you see, when you drink the wine and from grapes, it has been because the grapes have been refined.
Huh.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And River does not drink alcohol.
So he's hella drunk right now.
As he tries to defend himself because he doesn't, is saying you kind of see that his mouth is kind of not opening far enough. And you can see this thick, like purplish goo, kind of like pulling at the inside of his mouth.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Yeah, that's yep.
I'm not drunk. I just trip.
Good work, buddy.
Anyway,
Nice
do you
to
guys
know that
continue?
those flowers are poisonous.
He does not look like he's sick or poisoned. So.
Yeah, but it's doing something.
Thank you for the warning, River. I'm not going to eat those berries.
Run!
Using my bear strength, and when I say bear strength, I mean strength that is barely there. Because I just realized I should have that many hit points. Anyway, Khalid sort of meanders over and puts River's arm around his shoulder, and now these two broken people are going to start heading over. I will try to carry him.
Broken? He seems better than you right now. See, that's an improvement.
Like River jumps up and it is showing you like he's perfectly fine. He just it's like his mouth is glued shut, in a way.
Ah. Well, it appears that the berries have made a number on him.
You know, it's kind of nice not hearing all the loudness. We should keep some of these berries with us.
Just feed them to him whenever.
Shoot one in his mouth. Give it to our great,
Indeed.
give it to our great archer. He'll make sure not to miss.
I am not an archer, I am a crossbowman.
Same thing, shoots the same thing, but you know, fine.
Potato, potato.
So are you guys gonna be resting here for the night, or are you guys gonna trudge on?
I think we need a rest. We all took a pretty good beating.
In
now
the
I know.
square area, that's...
No,
I'd rather not
you've traveled
stay.
quite a bit. You've traveled
Oh, okay.
quite a ways from where the spider's nest was. You're
Okay.
back at where the river,
Oh, right,
where
right,
the
right,
stream bend is. So you're back. You managed to make your way back to the stream finally. Yeah, all you need to do is follow the stream up north back to the village.
Okay, then yeah, that's a fine place to rest.
Don't worry, I'll take 2 watches, and someone can take the final watch.
I can take the final watch.
I can take a watch.
Ah, good. Then I will sleep. Good night. Thunk.
It's just falling forward or backward.
Falling
Like
over to the
Shawarma.
side.
Alright, so yeah, you just... Whether it be the actual physical exhaustion or just the last remnants of the poison in your system, yeah, Khalid just collapses and falls unconscious in full armor and everything. But despite the
Just
fact that he
3
is, despite the fact that he has fallen unconscious in his armor, he does not look uncomfortable.
Ah, yes, it is pushing down on one of my nerves exactly the way I want it.
He looks kind of comfy.
I head up into my tree and start taking watch, while also messing with the spider eyes.
So,
I
go ahead.
So I don't need to keep watch until he's. I take the final watch, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much, Hyakusha is taking the first 2 shifts while everyone else is resting, and then you'll get in taking the final shift.
Oh.
So you guys set up a campfire and everything like that. And the night is peaceful. In fact, if anything, it is eerily quiet. When you last camped out, at this point, you would hear occasional shufflings of undead further out, also the moans of undead individuals as well. But tonight, it is eerily quiet. Since nature has not been restored, there are no birds chirping, there are no cicadas or any other nightly insects. It is a stillness that keeps you on edge, but at the same time, it lets you know that you are safe for the time being. So, pretty much all 3 watches go through with nothing happening at all.
I was going to say that it's also probably because River is also knocked out cold that everything is quiet.
River, after trying to get the gummy fruits out of his mouth and failing to do so, had basically gave up and just like, I'm just going to bed.
Can I be honest here? I easily forgot a lot of what was going on in the story.
Don't worry, not a whole hell of a lot has gone on in the story.
Okay.
Aside from you guys fighting So, again, brief recap. You guys came across the village after getting down from a cliffside, and they asked for help dealing with an undead issue, finding the source of their tainted water supply, and any other help that you can provide, such as providing food or anything like that.
Tainted water supply. Is that why there's no birds and stuff around?
Yeah, because the stream itself, this will be during your watch, so you're kind of just looking over the stream. The stream is a brackish, kind of purplish black color. It is an unnatural color for a stream such as this. The plant life that grows around the stream is wilting and dying. And again, you have not heard any sound of insect, bug, and or small wildlife.
Okay. And the stream is where I'll be watching for the.
You're kind of keeping a lookout all around, per
Oh,
se,
okay.
but that's pretty much you guys are camping right next to the stream.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, sorry, yawning there. Anyway, dawn rises on your third day. Not really, it's not a Majora Mask reference. But dawn rises as you all begin to wake up. River's mouth is still glued shut. In fact, it's actually even harder for him to even open his mouth at all at the moment.
Unfortunate, truly.
Oh no.
If there was only a way to cure him.
Anyway,
I guess we'll have to keep it like that.
I have slept very nicely tonight. A good night's rest. And I just kind of stand up, crack my back. Oh!
oh,
Oh.
Ah! I should not be sleeping in my armor.
I don't think that was a cracking your back. I think that was a breaking your back.
That's my. I mean, I can do this. I don't know if you could hear it.
I heard that.
I heard a little bit of it.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, but moving on. So you guys pack up your things. When camping out, I'm just gonna say this for the players and so the viewers understand. Yeah, when camping out, like in the wilderness, where it's not super easy to don and doff armor, I think, I do not count that as getting a point of exhaustion because you're sleeping in armor. Because as travelers and adventurers, you would plan for sleeping in your armor just in case. It's usually when you're like in villages or in a place where there's a bed that you can lay down in. That's usually when you would want to
Take off your armor.
take off your armor and everything. And if there is a comfy place like a bed that is available to you for rest, and you choose not to take off your armor, then you'll suffer the consequences as written in the rules for it. So, don't feel like you need to take a point of exhaustion, Khalid, for not falling asleep with your armor on. If I remember the rules
Sorry.
correctly.
I'm sorry. I did not hear you. My ringing ears was making a lot of noise. Either way, normally when I would have the funds for it, I would just purchase myself a bit of leather armor that I would put on instead of my metal armor, and I would use that as my sleeping gown.
So you guys pack up the camp and continue to head northward. Occasionally, yes, you do see one or two zombies still lingering around. These zombies probably more filled with whatever unnatural energy was initially powering them to keep them alive, or they were just natural undead that would roam via lingering souls or anything like that. But other than that, the travel along the stream is calm and quiet, and eventually you start to see the village of, I have that name listed. You see the village of Helene again as you come up to it.
Okay.
Is that the original village?
Yeah, that's the original village, yep.
Okay.
I take a look around to see if they're doing better, because I know they haven't been attacked for a while since we took care of the zombie problem.
Just doing a quick look around, the incense are still burning, so the prevention for wasp jackets is still around. it is a little bit more quiet than usual. Most likely still because the water source is still tainted, so the poisoned nature of how of the villagers is still there.
Okay, so if that's not fixed.
But it does not look. But you see, where is it? You see, Yorin and one of the scouts. It's that you were talking, that people were talking to earlier, come up.
Quickly put back on my mask.
Oh, you've returned. I don't know what you guys did, but it seems to be on one of my scouting expeditions. I noticed that several of the, a good portion of the undead just collapsed out of nowhere. Granted, there's still a few more out there.
I pull out a bag of large ashes and said, "This was your culprit."
Well, I think we should take you to the chief then. She'll be happy to know about this.
All right, but don't throw it away. Bring it back when you're done. I need to bury it properly.
Okay. As he picks it up then. So, you guys are back in the village. What are you guys up to?
Probably figuring out like what was it to the north again? The issue.
To the north is where the source of the stream is, which is the source of their main water supply.
So we probably want to plan to start heading north then.
Yeah.
But we probably should resupply. Shouldn't we?
Yeah. And also, it took a majority of the day to get back to the village, so... but you set out early in the morning, so roughly it is now 4 p.m.-ish, pretty much. You guys left around like 6 a.m.
I walk to one of the villagers, if there's a villager around, right?
The
to
only
see-
villager you've seen is Jorin.
Okay. I stopped Sharon real quick. Eh?
Yeah?
You don't have a blacksmith at all, do you?
Well, we do, but he's
Okay, functional
Currently,
blacksmith. I should.
currently in the hospital.
God damn it. All right,
Don't we have a healer here?
I'm about to
We
stop
have
again.
we have a doctor, but but that's not. He doesn't know any magical healing, if that's what you're talking about.
Do we
But
have
what
a
about
healer
all
in this party?
But what
I thought-
happened to the ingredients for the medicines that supposed to be holding them off for? You should be stabilizing them, at least a little bit.
From what I heard is, it's working, but it's not a permanent solution.
Maybe they need a stronger dose. Maybe the spiders can help.
No.
Spiders.
And Yakusha, no.
Spiders, you say? Did you manage to hunt some down?
Yeah, I got some legs, some fangs, and some eyes.
Can I see them?
I hand them to him.
He
Some-
opens up the
Not
bag, and you see, he's looking a little worse for wear since the last time you guys saw him. As it seems that the tainted water, which is unfortunately the only water source that they have, is slowly starting to affect him. But so when you guys first came in, and before he noticed who you guys were, there was a little bit of, you could tell that there was a little bit of a hopeless look in his eye, and that went away as soon as he saw you. But as he looks into the contents of the bag, and I'm double speaking again.
Take your time.
As he looks into the bag, you see his eyes widen and a genuine sense of excitement. You managed to
Oh.
hunt down a face spider? My God,
More like it was hunting us, but yes.
this thing is quite a delicacy around here. Is it possible we could have
delicacy?
this? We'll prepare you a very good treat with it.
All right, fine, but I keep the fangs and 2 of its eyes.
Fair enough. The spider legs are the more delicious part anyway.
Okay, I guess I'm grabbing the eyes.
Alright, so you take the eyes, and he kind of washes off quickly. He is saying, I got to get this to the kitchen real fast. Just,
you want help? I can help you.
no, it's alright. Go talk with Valanja.
I don't think she wants to talk to me, but okay. Because
I know
I don't
why.
know yet.
Anyway,
No, remember. Well, our god
I-
knows, but like,
I know.
I'm not fun with other elves. But sure, let's go try at least.
Anyway, so you
Hey,
guys make your way
Iris, you
to
want to
the...
join me as backup?
Yeah, sure. I'll go along.
All right, cool. I
Uh,
tighten the mask and walk to the.
Alright, squeaky chair. So yes, who else is going to join the village chieftain's house?
I'll join. Because I have nothing better to do.
Khalid
go.
and Alexis, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, I'm going as well.
Khalid is going to be looking after River just in case.
Yeah, River can't seem to open his mouth at the moment, so he's just like as he's kind of like just poking at you, Khalid.
It's best music I heard all day.
I did not realize you were into that sort of stuff, but now I know.
What?
What is it called over in your homeland? BDSM?
I don't have a whole land to go back to. As I walk off, depressed.
Oh.
The majority of you, and this is up for you to know if Khalid would know of this, but the majority of you know, have seen Yagusha with his mask off, and you know that he is a dark elf. And as such, you do know of the story of how the Dark Elves lost their homeland of the Shadowfell lost their homeland to the Shadowfell Forest.
But that's not the only reason.
That's yeah,
That's
so.
part.
But I'm just giving a bit of context so that they can infer whatever they want.
Well, I guess it probably doesn't matter because I do not see people through that lens.
Just go away. I don't want to talk about it right now. Probably after we all get something in our stomachs.
Well, if you say so. Anyway,
Jesus!
I'll be coddling River for a while then, I
Yeah.
suppose.
River's kind of pulling at you and like pointing to the hospital, because that's where the doctor is currently.
I guess I'm gonna start choking him out. Just I'll take him over to the hospital.
As you're kind of dragging him by his throat.
Oh.
You say I'm into that?
Oh my god.
You said you were choking him out.
Khalid,
Vengeance.
sure you're not into that?
Huh? No, this is just how my overlords always used to carry me.
I'm
Woods.
Ryoku's just watching by the sides, like, holy shit.
Alright, so we're Khalid and River are going off to the hospital, while the rest of you are going towards the mayor's
Chief's
house, pretty
house.
much. Yeah, the chief's house.
Mhm.
While the buildings of this village, Helen is the size of a village in terms of population and everything, but the buildings are that of like a town. It's not like these buildings are not well constructed. Like a lot of them have glass in their windows and whatnot.
They're
and
decently made.
They're decently made. So building wise, it looks like a town, like a sort of a town village, but the population wise and the actual sizes of the area is that of a village. So it's a very small population, but it is very, due to the income that is normally brought in from the honey that it produces, it is a well-off small village. So you guys make your way back into the village leader's house, and you see resting on the sofa near the fireplace, wrapped in a blanket, is Blandra.
Who is that?
You really did not pay attention to a lot of
Not
things.
at all.
Look, it's not that I didn't pay attention, it's that I have a horrible memory.
I don't think he was here when we met the village chief.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no.
don't think I was.
Oh no, yeah, actually, no, I think you were.
I was?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I just have a horrible memory.
Anyway, basically, Valandra is an elven woman with silky silver hair, surrounded by. Oh wait, that's the description that didn't happen. But pretty much, yeah, she has long, silky silverish hair. Her ears are long and pointed in an upward direction, indicating her high elven lineage. Her skin is a little bit more pale this time around, as she seems to be in slightly less health than the last time you saw her. Again, the effects of the river are probably starting to affect her, but as a elven individual, she has a little bit more fortitude than your average human, due to most likely magical ancestry.
I try to talk to her in common as best as I can to say, "Are you okay?"
Oh, you have returned. I'm just a little under the weather, that's all. Pray tell, were you able to deal with the source of the undead?
Yes, your man who has the culprit should be bringing it to you certainly to examine.
It matters not who the culprit was, as long as it's been dealt with, is all that we really need. As you all seem exhausted, please, have a seat. I shall, as she starts to stand up a bit, I shall give you something to calm your nerves and relax.
I think your health should come first, man.
Nonsense. I'm, like I said, a little under the weather, but I am more than capable of moving on my own. Besides, I've been sitting down for the last few hours, and it is refreshing to remove a little bit.
If you say so.
Mm.
Don't worry, we have a delicacy tonight. We has managed to hunt down, or hunt us, a phase spider. If you are into that.
That's quite a delicacy around here. Then tonight's meal will be a little bit more lavish than what it normally is. And as she says it, she walks off into the other room, presumably the kitchen.
As she walk on to the other room, I drop to my knees.
You okay there?
Oh, okay.
He's just spitting up a hairball.
Oh god.
I'm just pointing and chuckling at Hangakisha.
It's hard to breathe sometimes
Oh.
around certain people.
Wow. I didn't take Han Yakusha for a racist.
That's not the case here.
What do you
Alexa,
mean, certain people?
do you add anything to this, Alexis, or are you just kind of watching it all happen?
I'm just sort of watching this.
Anyway.
I wish I had popcorn right now.
So, as you settle on the sofas and everything like that, we're gonna jump over to Khalid. So, Khalid, you drag Egg River into the hospital. Again, it is pretty bad in there. Most of the villagers are down for the count in regards to their physical and physical health. Some of the there are a few more nurses from the last time that are now starting to show more severe symptoms than before. The doctor is still standing. He is a little weaker for wear than normal, but since the last time you saw him. But he is going around just checking on all the patients.
Well, I don't want to be bothering him too much, so I'm just gonna find a
nurse.
Any free area, and I'm just going to gently put him down, and I'm going to roll a medicine check to see if I can't, make him not suffer quite as much.
Go ahead, actually make a nature check instead of a medicine check.
Okay.
So
17.
Trying to do a quick analysis of what is happening, you do determine that these berries... River looks perfectly fine. He does not look like he's been poisoned or has ingested a toxin of any kind. It's just his mouth is basically glued shut. And when you finally manage to, pry open a little bit of his mouth to see the inside of it, you see that the goo of the berries are still in his mouth, and it's quite solid.
Interesting.
Pray tell, what seems to be the issue? As one of the male nurses come up to you.
It appears that whatever berries this man imbibed, he has managed to have some sort of reaction to it, and it's now glowed his
I see he's found some of the Bavaris is blueberries.
Ah, a very original name.
Well, if you want the scientific name there, the Bavaris is Guaraguescan in variety, but we usually just call them blueberries because, well, as you can tell, they make an excellent glue.
How quaint.
Don't worry,
well,
they make a good glue, but they're easy to dissolve. So, 1 second, he walks off into the back to go get something.
yes, Mr. River. Yes, very good. I will gladly take a race once you actually start. You're going to pay me triple. How very nice.
He starts shaking his head vigorously as the nurse comes back. Here we go. Open. Sir, can you help me pry his mouth open real fast? This is gonna hurt a little.
I put my crossbow in his mouth.
Well, that's...
like this.
Well, it's a little bit crude, but that works.
I
he
take
starts-
out my whip instead, like this.
No, the crossbow is fine as it is. Here.
What have your overlords been teaching you?
Holy shit,
so,
man!
as you hold his mouth open, he begins pouring a liquid in it, and you watch as the berry gum inside his mouth begin to soften and liquefy. As it just. Oh God! Oh! Oh God! That sucked. Delicious, but sucked. Ah. My jaw hurts.
And soon your money purse. I will
Khalid, that's not what I was saying.
It's what I heard.
No.
I am quite good at understanding what you're trying to imply.
No, I'm not.
No.
And we're gonna leave it there for River to try and
Yeah.
explain what he was actually saying to you.
Yep, probably, and I'll probably need to dip out for the moment. Just to help
To
out.
go help River,
Yeah.
the actual River, with the 50 things that he needs to work on.
Yeah. God, I'm so sorry, everyone. I might be back later if I have time.
Not a
Okay.
problem. All right.
See you later, Khalid. Alright.
So, back in the thing, several minutes pass as Valandra returns, and she has more pictures of the honeymead that she brought to the party initially when you first arrived. Seeing as our water is currently contaminated, this is really the only drink that we have available. But a little bit of mead never goes wrong with it. As she hands out a glass to everybody.
Oh, thank you very much.
Graciously
nervously grab
accept
it.
it.
Right. So everyone is taking a drink.
Very happy to drink it.
Yes.
Yes.
Alrighty then. So,
I puncture a hole in my mask. So I just do that.
So yeah. Pretty much, and again, for those who have had it before, or you feel the sensation of the honeymead going down your throat, it's thick, sweet, and you do have that alcohol flavor to it. You take it, you drink it in moderation. You're not downing it rapidly, but it is relaxing. It is refreshing. And it is something after a long day's journey is nice to come home to, pretty much. As a reminder, with the honeymead, as a bonus action for the next 2 days, you can heal 1d6. Was it 1d6 or 1d4? I don't remember what I put it at. 1 second.
Cool, another thing I'm gonna forget.
1d6, yeah. As a bonus action, you can regain 1d6 over the next 2 days.
Okay, I see. I say, this is refreshing. Thank you kindly to the village team.
I also thank her when you see like a honey mustache on my mask now because I was drinking it through it.
So, please, I'm quite curious. Since I have not seen the source of the undead myself, I was wondering if you could tell me about it or describe it.
As I stand up from my drink, it seems that this creature, or possibly a relative of yours,
Possibly a relative.
well,
She
Weapon.
tilts her head in a way just like, what? Like, she is
Well,
genuinely confused right now, like, what?
might be connected to elven history a little bit. I'm not for sure yet. I have to go back and restudy. But this angelic half-dead creature was the cause of the undead. He was bigger than all, probably 2 times my size, wielding an elven weapon that was larger.
I see. Well, sounds like a truly terrifying experience.
It also has a weird amulet on it, but unfortunately, we couldn't salvage the amulet. Man, the honey meat.
It's
we
quite
couldn't
alright.
salvage. We couldn't salvage the amulet that it had around its neck, because as soon as we defeated it, everything have turned into ash. Which that's what I brought with me to bury it properly.
That is a understandable thing. Well, with the undead taken care of, at least we'll be able to we might be able to start sending out individuals coming as soon as you forgive me. It's been a long time. Quite tired.
I hold her and I was like, "You should rest. Leave it all up to us now. We could take care of the village as you rest for a bit until dinner time."
Understandable. But yeah, if you are able to tend to the source of the contamination of our water supply, I feel that we'll be able to begin to recover from this terrible ordeal that we've faced over these last few months.
As you wish. We're just gonna rest up for a day before we head out. Or so.
An understandable thing. Oh, you will also be refreshing to know that the other guests that you came into village with, the Hazelbeard family, they're doing quite well as well.
Oh, I guess I'll check up on them later.
That's good to know.
That Grimlore has been most helpful in gathering up the supplies that we've been desperately needing as well.
That's good to hear.
That's always good to hear.
Thank you for taking in this family.
It's the least that we can do for the time being. But I know that you will eventually wish to leave. Is an understandable sentiment. And I hope that you guys will stay long enough to aid our village until we are fully recovered.
For sure.
We'll try our best.
Right then, it is getting late now as she looks out the window, and it is now dark outside. Because again, you guys arrived at about 4 o'clock-ish. Now, probably going about 5 to 6 o'clock.
Should I help you walk to your room, or
Again, I'm
will you be able-
quite capable of doing that myself. Feel free to rest here as needed.
Well, good night then.
I noticed how Hangakisha was
Did she leave the room
unusually
yet?
nice to the high elf.
Did she leave the room yet?
Oh yeah, she's gone.
I dropped down to my knees once again, sweating bullets.
And never mind. He's back to himself.
So yes, are you guys doing anything else for the night as well?
I'm gonna go trade entry because I rested enough. I'm pretty good. I took full rests throughout our adventures. So
I've had rest, so I could watch. I could patrol around the village, and then just help out with like, well, patrolling.
Oh, yeah, no, not a problem. Alexis, are you doing anything for the night?
I'm just gonna be looking to get like a good rest in a bed without my armor on.
Alrighty then. And Shira. Hi, Shira.
Iris.
Uh,
So this is why I call her Iris. I feel like she don't remember.
Yeah, Iris.
Cestria.
I know.
Shira?
So-
Did
so-
he call her
so-
Shira?
So the issue with
There was some in
live
there.
streamers is that we don't get physically exhausted, we get vocal exhaustion. So our vocal cords get tired, so we start having slips of the tongue and slips of the language, or we can't speak at times.
What are you talking about? It's the honey mead that I'm drinking right now.
Scream.
Definitely the honey mead.
But yeah.
The GM is also drinking the honey mead.
Yeah, God.
I am
drinking
the
mead.
honey mead. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think I want to spit out this honey mead now.
Don't worry. Alright. It's made with real breast milk. I mean, it's made with real breast milk. I mean, breast milk. I mean, real breast milk. I mean, real honey, yes.
I slowly throw up on side.
Nah, you're good.
I slowly take another sip.
But yeah. Syra, what are you doing for the night?
Just getting some rest, I guess.
So, Kyoku, go ahead and make a perception check.
What is that? Let's see.
Go in my monk training.
What's my perception? +5. Okay, so I do. What is it? 1d20 plus 5 or 1d6 plus 5?
1d20 plus 5.
1d20 plus 5.
Okay.
You guys
I'll-
type this last
Oh
small
yeah,
in.
no. I just realized.
You can't type in 1d20 plus 5 in the chat and expect it to
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah. Okay, the Discord messages are getting in my way. 1d20. Hey, hang on. Okay. Plus
Woosha.
20.
So, as you're going around the village and everything like that, a soft rainstorm does begin to fall in the village. It is dark outside. Beyond the village, it is just darkness. The mist and the trees obscure your vision, and you can't see too far out beyond it. Aside from the sound of your feet in the mud, it's all peaceful. There is nothing out of the ordinary around the village. Near the end of your patrol, you do see Vilandra walking back and refilling some of the incense that seem to have been burning low.
I started to take
Uh,
buckets of water and fill it with the rainwater, trying to catch each and every one as my trainer.
I don't know. I don't know what I keep patrolling, I guess.
Alright.
Just don't even interact. Just sees it as like, yeah.
Well, I mean, okay. I go to the village chief. I can't.
Not probably
Say
go
the
to the
name.
village chief. Alright, what's
I
going on?
go to the village chief and ask her, "Hey, are those slowly running out? What's going on?"
Oh, I'm simply just refilling them, that's all. I mean, like anything, eventually... like anything that runs on any sort of fuel source, it eventually runs out and must be replenished.
Okay. Do you want some help with going around and refilling them? I could help with that.
It is quite alright. This is the last one.
Oh, I see. Well then, I bid you a good night.
Indeed. Indeed. Rest well, and thanks again for all that you have done for this village.
My pleasure. I walk away now. See, I patrol for a little bit more, and then I go find a place to rest for the night.
Alright, so you make your way back to the actual... do you want to sleep in the hospital, or did you want to sleep in the village chief's house?
Which is closer.
At your current location when you run into her, the village chief's office is closer.
Okay, I'll rest at the village chief's house.
Alright. Hyakusha.
How many? I was going to ask, how many bucket of waters did I fill yet?
That's what I was going to say. Go ahead, let's make a let's make an athletics check on that one.
Ooh. I wish it was acrobatics so bad.
Well, your
Athletics,
athletics,
you just
you
have
said
to
you're
run
trying to
around with the
you're trying to
bucket.
catch all the raindrops with it, right?
Basically, yes, to fill water as part of my training.
Yeah, so you're trying to haul stuff around, and as the buckets get more filled with water, they tend to get heavier and heavier. So it's more of the athletics, trying to just move fast enough for it.
That's a 12. I probably didn't do so well.
It is exhausting and tiring, and after, I would say, about 2 hours into the night, you're just like, okay, you're just out of breath.
I fall asleep right at the tree. But how many buckets did I fill? That's what's important.
You filled 2 buckets.
God damn it.
A little bit funnier. You filled a bucket.
Yo, don't even start.
If it was on 11, yeah. But you're falling asleep outside then?
Yeah, I'm at the tree. Like I
Okay.
usually am.
Alright. It is a little bit colder tonight, so
I'll
I
be
will need you to make a
fine.
Constitution
I'm
saving
used to
throw.
the woods. That's a 4?
Alright, so the night is cold and damp. You will take a point of exhaustion, as
Damn it.
yeah, it was not a pleasant evening at all. So
Well, I thought I would be too exhausted to get to the village house, but I thought I really would sleep in the village house.
well, you're the one that said you want to sleep outside.
Yeah, as a safety precaution.
Yeah, but yeah.
Your safety precaution was a safety precaution.
Exactly. Anyway, the next day arises, and yeah, what do you guys do?
I fell out my tree.
Oh,
Alright, are you just like, that's how you wake up, falling out of your tree?
Yes.
Alrighty
Thanks
then.
to the exhaustion.
Okay, so you will take a grand total of 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall from your tree face first into the ground.
amazing. Amazing.
That's one way to wake
Really?
up in the morning.
Really,
Nothing puts more of a pep in your step than a face full of dirt.
Oh dear.
Got a face full of lava.
Yeah, so as you're making
comment.
your way back, you see Khalid come out of the hospital, and he notices you. Ah, yes, Yakuza. Good morning.
What? I'm still on the ground. I just give him a thumbs up, saying, "Good morning."
Did you not sleep very well last night?
I've been busy.
Clearly. But maybe next time do not fall asleep in a tree in the middle of the rain. You look very exhausted.
I'll take that to heart next time.
Anyway, actually, would you mind passing along a message to the others, would you?
Sure thing. What is
Yes,
it?
Mr. River is going to be detained for today as well. Apparently, he has ingested a few gum berries, and well,
I
he needs
instantly
them.
hop back up and like at a point, try not to show that I'm excited, but just that excitement.
Well, unfortunately, it does seem that he has been cured of the gluey berry itself. But he does need another day of recovery. And unfortunately, since I am still in the current service of Master River, I shall be staying with him for the time being. So
Not
if
take as
everyone else
much rest as
decides
you
to leave early, then we will follow shortly after you.
Nah, it's fine. Take as much rest as you need. You took quite a beating, and he needs all the help he can get.
I think he needs more help than what can be provided here, but I thank you for your concern. And he heads back into the hospital. I hope I did a good lead for you guys. There you go.
You
That
did.
was
I was
pretty good.
I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's
It
really
almost
good.
felt like he was here.
I think your Rivers was definitely the best one though.
Hey guys! just always
Spot
yelling.
on.
Just always yelling. Anyway, so the rest of you wake up in the manor, refreshed, warm, and comfortable. And then in comes walking a muddy, tired-looking, and wet
Tired but happy.
Hyagusha.
Good morning.
What happened to you?
I had a
Looks like
mud
you rolled
bath.
around in the mud. What happened?
I had a mud bath.
I could see that.
It's good for the skin. You should try it.
No, thank you. I'd rather not.
I'm not a fan of mud.
That's fair. I have a message for y'all. Khalid and both our singing trumpet has decided to stay in the hospital for a day.
Okay. Is River is he still nice and quiet?
Unfortunately, he was cured, but he's still bedridden because it's in his, well, digestive system.
Dang, but also for the second part, yay.
Alexis, do you have anything to add to the
We'll probably be fine without them. They can catch up.
Yeah?
It's a village chief around.
She is. You do hear some sounds coming from the kitchen area.
I walked into the. Oh wait, I step outside, wipe off the mud off me first, because I didn't think about that real quick.
Just take
And
a
then
deep breath.
I take a deep breath, whoosha, and walk into the kitchen.
Still soaking wet.
Good morning.
In there, you see Valandra and Jorhin in the kitchen. Oh my, you seem to be quite wet. Are you okay?
Yes, just took a shower.
A shower.
Yes,
What is a shower per se?
it's when water hits you from above and you clean yourself.
Like a bath?
Like a bath, but quicker.
But
I-
quicker.
See, well, you look dreadfully cold. Please,
Fine.
please go have a
I
seat,
brought
by
you a gift though.
What?
As I pull out the 2 buckets of water.
Oh. What are these for?
I didn't have water. I thought you might want these.
I see. Well, that is...
And they're fresh because it's fresh from the sky itself.
That is pretty clever. Thank you. We will make good use of it right away. Joran, please, run these to the hospital. I'll take care of the food. Yes, my lady. Yeah, as Joran and grabs the buckets and makes his way out to the kitchen.
Well, if that's all's needed, I'm gonna go check up on my crew and slowly start to walk out the door.
You seem quite nervous around me.
No, I get that from a lot of people. It's just the cold. It's just the cold.
I see then. Make a deception check.
God damn it! Leave it to the GM. Oh, please.
What happens when you lie?
15 plus 3. Yes, let's go. 18.
She looks at you in a way that she does not believe you, but out of respect for your privacy, she lets it go.
Oh, thank God. And I
Also, your
walked
mask
out
wasn't
the door.
on.
No, what do you mean my mask was on? I kept my mask on all night.
Oh, okay, I was just making sure. Okay, anyway.
I'm just testing you.
You think I wouldn't remember?
Just making sure you're paying attention, that's all. Alright.
Nice try, motherfucker.
Anyway, so, as you all kind of wait there, in the parlor, getting nice and warm by the fire.
I stepped out of the kitchen, dropped to my knees once again.
I fucking do it. Kyoku's like, I foresaw this happening.
Anyway. Anyway, moving on. So, as you guys settle in and just wait for Valandra to bring out breakfast, do you guys have any conversation? What do you guys do?
Yo, Yakusha, how was the conversation? I say with like a shit-eating grin.
Oh, it was just sweet. As I'm sitting there trying to modify my mask while the mask is on.
Lovely.
Kyoku, if you want to make an insight check versus Yagusha, you can.
Insight, okay. What was the insight check for?
If you want. Insight is to kind of glean subtle information from an individual, whether they're like telling the truth, lying, or if they're trying to hide something or not.
Okay, I'll make an insight check.
Yeah.
What am I rolling?
We're going against your passive insight.
God damn it.
1d20 plus 5. Oh wait, I'm a dumb.
As we're going
Hang
against
on.
your passive deception, that's why. It's
You gotta beat a 14.
Beat a 14? I could do that.
well, that's 13 technically.
Is it?
Yeah, passive
My
is
passive
10.
insight says 14.
D20 plus.
Passive deception is what we're going after. It's plus 3.
22.
Jesus fucking Christ!
So, Hyakusha, you can explain this a little bit better, but yeah, Hyakusha is nervous in a way that is like... Go ahead.
A mixture of fear and hatred at the same time.
Okay.
Anyway, so several minutes pass, and eventually, Valandra comes out with a platter, on a trolley of food for everyone. And here we go. It's a little bit more of a lavish breakfast than normal due to the spider legs that we have, but I'm sure that you will all enjoy it quite well. Please,
Oh,
as you
oh, what else do you guys have other than the spider legs? Kyoku says, nervously and out of fear.
not much, just more simple stew.
I'll kick the stew. I say.
I talked to to Kyoku with a smug on my face through the mask. Sure you don't want a piece of spider? Put some hair on your chest?
I will fire a fucking chromatic orb.
Anyway, as she lifts up the cover on the platter, you do see the spider legs. And while the display is less than appealing due to the fact that they're being spider legs, they are well cooked. They are kind of reddish, like a crustaceans, and a lot of the meaty bits. A lot of the exoskeleton has been removed, and the meaty part of the leg has been covered in a sort of breadcrumb cover.
Can I roll for modification?
What do you mean by roll for modification?
I remember I've been modifying my mask as I was sitting at the table.
Go ahead and make a dexterity check at disadvantage because you're wearing it.
That's fair. That's 23, and then disadvantage. That's 10.
So yeah, yeah, you make a modification, whether it's good or bad, you don't know because you can't see it.
As long as I get to eat through it.
Oh.
I take this new have some.
It is bland, and unfortunately, because they have to use the water from the stream, it does not taste very good.
What about the water I gave them?
That went right to the hospital, remember? Also, the stew was already being cooked when you went in there.
God damn it.
Kyoku hates the idea, but he is hungry, and the stew didn't taste great, so
Right.
he decides to try and take a bite of the spider leg.
I'm sitting there watching intensely.
As you take a bite of the spider leg, the meat peels off very easily. It is tender and almost melts in your mouth. And you didn't know what to expect by eating what a spider would taste like in regards to like, well, what do spiders taste like? It's good. If you've ever had like really buttery like fish or really buttery crab and or
Lobster.
yeah, it's kind of like a lobster, but it's richer. It's richer, more like a steak, but it has the consistency of a lobster. All right, it's a weird sensation, but you taste the herbs and the preparation in time. You probably guessed that it was probably marinated overnight, which is why I took time to prep and everything. But it's good. Really good.
Kyoku tastes notices that it tastes like buttery lobster, and it's like, this is actually pretty good, but he's also sitting there like in tears because he knows he's eating a spider.
Yeah, I'm just eating this without any question.
I know it's really
the mind
good.
of confusion.
Compared to the meals that you've had in the last couple of days, it is probably one of the best meals you've had.
Oh.
Kyoku hates to admit it, but
I'm
it
fucking
tastes good.
laughing.
While everyone's just struggling to like come to terms that they're eating a spider, Cyrus is just like chowing down.
Oh no, I'm okay with this. This is just another day of a meal for me.
He's had worse.
I had worse. Like,
Kyoko's just like, fuck, why does this taste so good?
Taiya's also had worse.
I do notice that you are missing a few friends this day. Were they lost in combat during the trials?
unfortunately, no.
Unfortunately, no. Damn.
Well, I heard that,
Look, you don't have to deal with river stuff yet.
yeah, I heard that he devoured some blueberries, apparently.
It's the best improvement he ever gotten.
Yeah, honestly, we should have taken him to the hospital for that.
If we just let the
We did it.
blueberries naturally dissolve, I think it would have been better, you know?
Yeah.
The downside is that they take so long to dissolve that, most creatures starve to death before they, dissolve naturally.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll figure out a way.
But that-
As I'm still
I
eating
was not-
spider.
But I was not referring simply to, Khalid and River. I was referring to the, young fairy, Vani.
Oh,
Uh,
I recall
I dropped
she
my
was.
spider in shock.
oh yeah, we forgot about her.
No, I didn't forget. I was just like, just to hear those two sentences together, is like, does she eat blueberries?
I Yoku's like, I recall she was being chased by some zombies and lured them away.
She's the rational one. Why would she eat those?
I doubt the zombies will catch her though. She's small. She can fly.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that
He's
she's
okay.
okay. Do that, Elfa. Though I've loved to have more conversation with her. She was quite a little drinker, if I have to say. Anyway, since we knew that,
I bet Hangyakusha would love to have more conversations with
well, since you are helping out the village, I managed to go searching through our supply things, and while it's not much, we did find a old recipe that we've modified for you. As she puts down several vials of a golden liquid, very similar to how the honey mead looks, only it is a lot thicker.
I look up as I think to myself, is this also made of you?
What?
Ooh, more
Gaga.
breast milk.
What are you talking about?
I mean breast milk.
Wait, what is going through your mind there, Yakuza? Get it out of the gutter. Anyway,
You the one who did this!
I didn't do anything. You're the one that went there. Anyway, so, yeah. While this may not be as powerful as a regular potion of healing, it should help you regardless. It is made out of the honey mead. It is made out of the honey that is from the bees around here, so hopefully some of the medicinal properties will help out with it.
Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you. We'll take these. We'll gladly take.
So, someone can make a note that you have 6 vials of Helen and honey potions.
Someone else take the note.
Yeah, that would make a note of it so that you know what it is. Pretty
Who's gonna put honey
much,
potions?
these potions will. These potions function very similar to that of a healing potion, but it is a weaker dose. So instead of it being 2d4 plus 2, it is 1d4 plus 2.
Okay.
So it's really not a lot of health, but it is something that's good for an emergency.
How many we have?
You have 6.
6. Honey.
I doubt a healing potion would help for me. This, if I get hit once, I die.
That'd be a terrible thing to have. But you look a lot more hardy than most individuals.
Maybe just a tad bit.
I'm still munching on spider.
I am still crying while eating the spider, cursing that it tastes delicious.
his mouth is saying yes, but his brain is screaming no.
My mind's telling me no, but my body is telling me yeah. Anyway, Anyway, I've already sent some of the spider meat off. I'm gonna take out some. Excuse me. I'll be taking out some of the spider's meat to the hospital for your other friends. It's the least that we can do for them. If you excuse me.
I bow and wave goodbye.
She goes back through the kitchen, and a few.
And I chopped once again.
Kyoko's like, I knew it. I should expect it every time.
It's gonna be a running gag now.
Yeah.
Anyway, so,
At this point, am I afraid of women or elves? Who knows?
who knows? But we are gonna go ahead and take a quick break here. It's probably gonna be a shorter session today, but yeah, we're gonna take a quick break here to go take a restroom break, have some snacks, and we'll be right back for more whatever Hyakusha is doing today.
Whatever Hyakusha.
More
This
dropping to the
episode
knees
turned into
after
me.
one interaction with the gold sheath.
And And we're back. Okay. So, as everyone here finishes breakfast and gets kind of just settled in, thing. Well, what do you guys do?
Yoki's still crying from breakfast.
Fair enough.
Guess I should try to check on the hospital. Check if anyone needs any help. Otherwise,
When Kyoku has calmed down a little, he goes on a morning patrol again.
I love how the wizard's doing this.
No one else is.
I'm already outside. That's as much patrol that it's gonna get.
Okay, well, look.
It's a small village. I doubt anyone's gonna be able to sneak in that easily.
Okay, fine. I just wander around, I guess.
Alright. Alexis, what are you doing?
I will be preparing to head out.
Alright, so you're packing up the things and getting things organized. Theira, what are you doing?
I am also going to be preparing.
Alright, so you two are prepping everything. We'll jump to the hospital. So when you get to the hospital, you see Khalid River and the same state in which everything is. But you do notice something that kind of confirms whatever sort of theory that you were coming up with, if you were coming up with any about the water and everything. A lot of it is looking a little bit better.
So cure the river, cure the people.
Yeah.
Got it.
The doctor comes up. You were the one who gathered the water last night.
Yes.
Thank you. That actually has helped out quite a bit. Not much. We've already used both buckets, but sadly we've only just recently got a bit of rain, and it's not nearly enough to keep this up at a constant pace.
True.
Because
But at least
the
it's a
rain
start.
has stopped since the night.
Yeah. But at least it's a start. I'm surprised I haven't been doing this before.
We have been, but again we've been experiencing a bit of a drought in regards to the rainwater.
Alright.
That or it rains for such a short amount of time that we can't really gather any water.
Well, shortly we'll be heading out soon to deal with your water problems. I don't know why am I hesitating about this.
It is quite alright, Hyagasa.
What?
That is your name, correct? Yeah, Hyagasa?
I walk up below. No, it's Haksha, I believe.
Well, either way,
Yakusha.
the assistance you provided,
It's Haksha.
little under a week, about 4 to 5 days ago, was also greatly helpful as well. We had a lot of other injuries and stuff that we needed to take care of, and your assistance in that matter was most beneficial.
Welcome.
Now then, if you excuse us, I'm gonna go tend to the patients. And the doctor walks away.
I walked to the blacksmith. Who's
He is looking really bad. Most
But
likely
is he
because
able
that
to
he
speak?
was the blacksmith in the forge. He is drinking a lot of the water, but he is currently sadly unconscious.
damn it. Okay, I was gonna say,
He's
can I
never
borrow
gonna get
yours?
his sword, his new sword.
It's not the fact I wanted a new sword. I just did it. I just wanted an easier time to craft these things
Well-
that I wanted to craft. First of all, I want to continue to modify this mask, and 2, I want to make me some goggles.
That's fair.
So,
Oh, these
Yagus,
spiders! Oh, these
ha-
spiders' eyes.
Hyagusa, how are you doing this fine morning?
How's your stomach, man?
I feel It's a little rumbly, but I feel good. I think in about a half a day time, I'll be ready to go. Is that what the doctor said, Khalid? Yes, that is what the doctor did say.
Kyoku
Take
mutters
as
under his
much
breath. Damn it.
time as you need.
Oh, don't
We
worry,
can
I'll
handle
be ready
it.
to go. Oh, as soon as we're all set.
Don't worry, I got it. I'll protect the team. It's fine.
Are you sure about that? I mean, you fight really cool and all, but you kind of are a little reckless. I mean, you literally ran back into the spider's nest. Are you sure you're not okay?
Help our friend, who is now alive, thank you.
Oh yeah, I still want to punch him.
I slowly back up. Hello, nice
Oh!
to see you again.
Oh, Kyaku, you're here too. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there.
Yeah, I've just been wandering around, happened to walk by. Hello.
Hi.
So,
Well, this
did those berries taste good, at least?
Actually, yeah,
Would you
they were
like to try
actually
them again?
they were actually quite good. I did not expect them to glue my mouth shut. But hey, you know what? That's the fun of exploring around, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll let you know the next time we find some
Adventure.
berries, too, if you want.
Please no. Yes, Master River has decided to not just randomly eat berries for a while now. But
Are you still getting
I
the raise?
guarantee that he'll probably be ingest something that he's not supposed to in the future. You don't need to be like that, Khalid. Yes,
No
Khalid.
doubt.
Anyway, doctor said I need to get some more wet rest. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
You do that. Far away from me as I walk out the door festival.
He's a little stinker. But that's why we like him. I don't think that's what he was. Anyway, yes, we should be ready to go by the time that everyone else is ready.
Okay. Sounds good. I was mostly ready to begin with, so I'm ready whenever everyone else is.
Indeed. Now, Master River, the doctor did say that you need to refrain from speaking for a bit to allow the last of the formula to dissolve the glue berries. But that's really it. Nah, please, Master River. Doctor's orders.
Kyoku's just, giggling under his breath.
And this is the downside about missing a session. I get to play the characters to the best of my knowledge, and that's about the best of knowledge I have for River.
That is great.
I hope, Khalid, I hope I'm doing you justice. That's all I have to say. Anyway,
I'm outside working on that.
The Khalid voice sounds really good.
just taking a drink. Alright,
Oh, okay.
I was taking a drink, that's all. Alright, anyway, so, since the other two are packing things and getting things ready to go, Yakusha and Kyoku, what are you guys doing?
I am mending the spider fangs to my mask.
Alright, so you take the mask off and everything to work on it?
Yes, but I'm doing it in a safe location, so I'm back in my tree.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and make...
I see what you're trying to do, motherfucker.
Safe location. In my tree where I fell off last night.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead and make a... do you have any artisan tools on you or any kind like that?
I believe I have. Because I have calligraphy tools. And those are like
Those won't help
artist
you.
tools in a way.
You need like a tinkering tools.
I do have tinkering tools.
You do?
Nice.
Are you proficient with them though?
I don't know. How do I check for that? I
It'll
don't think I
usually say that you're proficient with the tools.
As much as I see, I don't see that I am. So I'm gonna say no.
No, you were only proficient with the calligraphy's tools.
Oh, it's over there. That's fine. I mean, it's only simple work. How hard is to mend things to a mask?
Well, let's go ahead and we're gonna do this as like a. We're gonna use the sleight of hand modifier, which is basically just
Oh.
make a dexterity check.
Alright. You son of a bitch.
What'd you get?
I got a 7.
7. I see. The fangs just do not want to stick onto the mask. You feel like you need probably some proper tools, either woodworking tool. It's wood, right?
Yeah, pretty much would.
Yeah, you
Wood
need
or
either
a
like
bit of
some
both.
woodworking tools of some kind, carpenter tools of some kind, or a tinkerer's tools of some kind.
Could he use glue?
But my
bait?
tinkerer's tools is not good enough.
Yeah. Well, you're just not proficient with them, so. Also, you equipment. Oh, you do have tinker tools. Okay, yeah, you're good. You're good. All right.
Could
A lot
he
of
use?
weird items
Could he
to
use
build.
blueberries?
Unfortunately, he has none to work with, so
Ooh, you
I,
know
well,
that
if
was
he
a
did have
good
it,
fucking idea.
it's possible.
Why did I not think about that?
Well, you're not. Well, is Kyoku around to tell you this?
That's a fair point. Are you around?
I'm around somewhere around the village.
I
You
just
I'm like wandering around. I'm relatively nearby.
So you just hear me scream "fuck" from a distance. Fuck!
Yeah. But like a normal occurrence has occurred once again. So can I prepare a spell for the day?
technically you prepare your spells first thing in the morning.
Oh, is it already too late?
Yeah. We'll say that. Again, we're not unless you plan on starting a fight. We're not gonna really worry about what you have prepared for the day.
Okay.
We'll just keep what you already had prepared from last time as prepared for the day.
Okay.
Can I work on the next thing?
Give us a second with Kyoko. So Kyoko, as you're wandering around, eventually you do pass by a Valandra, and you see several of the. You see like two members of what you would assume would be the scouting party, conversing near the southeastern side. Southwestern side of the village.
Okay. Is that all?
That's pretty much all you see at the moment as you're just wandering around.
I go up and say, "Hey guys, is something wrong?"
Oh no, I was merely bidding these two good wishes and good luck. Since the source of the undead has been dealt with, I felt that we would start sending out someone to find aid from the nearby village or the nearby town.
Gee, okay.
It'll take them
Well-
a couple days to get there, so we won't see some aid for probably about a week. But regardless, I'm sending them off.
I see. Well, good luck, guys. Come back safely.
Indeed, we shall. And you see the two individuals go off down the actual path that leads into the village,
Okay.
or leads out of the village in this case.
Yeah.
Right then, I must go now and provide some paperwork and begin making preparations. It was a pleasure to
Okay.
see you again. It was a pleasure
There's
to
a
see you again this morning, Kyoko. Thank you for
There's a
help.
pleasure. Oh. No, go ahead.
After you.
No, after you.
Ooh.
Well, if you excuse me. And she kind of bows and walks off.
Okay, bye. Well, fine.
That was awkward.
Yeah, no. Kyoko's like, well, fuck, I didn't know what to say in that moment. I tried to cut her off. Now that's awkward.
Was your goal was to turn her on?
Her what?
What?
What? I heard turn off.
Says a voice inside your
I'll
head.
go off.
There's a voice inside Kyoku's head because Hyakusha is nowhere near him.
Oh, is he using like? Wait.
No,
What?
no, the voices
No.
in your head are talking to you, you crazy man.
Oh. Kyoko seems to do that sometimes.
Kyoku says
only
he
he knew.
refers to himself in the third person.
God damn it.
I'm just reminded of Railgun, where they talk in the third person.
Hey, Yakusha must fix mass.
No, this is not from Railgun. That is not how they stop. Oh, Misaka says. As with, yeah. Not that way.
Misako says.
Railgun, good series. Anyway, what else are you doing, Kyoku?
I'm gonna go meet up with the rest of the people and see how they're doing.
Okie dokie. Oh my god, I'm yawning. Ah! So, you go off, and eventually you find Hyakusha in the tree.
Fuck!
As he fails again to apply the fangs to the mask.
Seems like you just don't have any luck, huh? Yakusha.
I'll get it. Before we leave, I'll get this. You know, I get this or this mask breaks.
You just keep trying, buddy.
Got any advice at all to help?
What?
Open to suggestions.
Why don't you try gathering some blueberries? From wherever river found those blueberries, and try using those.
Maybe I should.
Just don't eat them and be like River.
I put back on the mask and make a pursuit for some berries.
Alright, go ahead. We'll have you make a nature check for that as you go foraging in the woods for the day.
I feel
Meanwhile,
like that would
Kyoko,
be
you're
a
going to be
survival.
going
Let's
to
go.
meet up with Cestria and Alexis.
Yeah.
Alright. So you come back and you see Alexis and Sierra going through and making final preparations and having a conversation, hopefully.
Okay. Is there a conversation?
There isn't really anything to be said.
Okay.
I just got my stuff.
Yeah.
Also the most awkwardest person to talk to.
You come in and you just see the two Dragonborns just gathering up everything, perfectly quiet.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good.
Not bad.
Nice conversation.
We should have interacted you first.
Did you need something?
No, I was just coming around to see how everyone was doing. I have nothing else to do, and I'm all ready to go whenever everyone else is.
Yeah. I'm just about done too.
Okay. Alexis, how about you?
I'm pretty much ready to go.
Okay.
Also, don't
Now
mind
we
me.
just have. Now we just have to wait on Hengyakusha, who went to
Did my
gather
echo come?
blueberries.
Blueberry. What would you need blueberries for?
He wants to fix his mask.
Ah.
So I offered the idea of blueberries to him, and he ran off somewhere in pursuit of blueberries.
Which I roll at 19, by the way.
So you go out and you're looking around. You find several berries, but you have to go pretty far away from the village. And eventually you find a berry that looks very similar to what River had earlier. As you pluck it from the plant, you squeeze it, ease it, and melt it in your hand. It begins to solidify and become elastic, and eventually you feel your fingers getting very sticky and stiff as you're trying to pull your fingers apart.
Good.
One of those
Gonna
Chinese
put his
finger
hand to the
traps.
mask.
It's like one of those Chinese finger traps.
What are you doing,
Anyway,
Gabriel?
I'm gonna take a bunch of those, as many as I can,
Mhm.
and mend some of it to the mass and take the rest with me.
Alright, go ahead and roll a D100.
What? That worries me greatly. Why D100?
Because why not?
You're an evil man. A 91?
91. You apply the blueberries to the mask. You work with them very quickly, and you manage to adhere the glue successfully, and you do not get your hand stuck to the mask.
Okay, so that's what I was rolling for. Thanks.
Yep. Yeah,
You
and you.
bastard. I see what you trying to do.
But yeah, so you managed to kind of put the fangs on there. They're a little
Nice.
lopsided, but they get the point across.
It'll be simplified. It'll be fine.
Alright. You were gonna make your way
Now,
back to the
Russ-
village?
With the mask on, of course.
Got it.
You're not catching me.
You got it.
Please be accidentally glued to his face now.
Anyway, so
As long as I'm in this village, you'll never catch me off guard.
so you guys spend most of the day prepping to head out as you wait for River and Khalid to, or mostly River to recover. Kyoko, do you stay in the main building and help finish everyone else packing up, or
Yeah, I'll help them pack up.
in this weird, awkward silence? Unless you guys
Please
have a
let me
conversation.
The door.
Mm. Oh. Did you guys like your breakfast you had this morning?
Yeah, I've had
It
worse.
was delicious.
I mean, visually worse. And
I
taste worse as well. But
see.
it was delicious.
I hate to admit it, but it was delicious too. For me. I'd rather not eat it again if I could find something better, but
Just close your eyes next time.
that's an idea. That's fair. If I can't see what I'm eating, then I can't feel the fear of knowing it's a spider.
Or maybe if you eat it enough times, it'll stop bothering you.
Yeah, conquer your
Dang.
fears by devouring your enemies.
That is also an idea. I will take that to mind.
Honestly, I can eat almost anything after having to eat out of trash cans.
I
Don't
could eat
question it.
I could eat almost anything. But that is one of my biggest fears. So that is just a little gross to me. Terrifying to me.
As you guys continue to pack up, Hyakusha, you return inside the building, and Kyoku, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Well, thank you for the wisdom. Let's see. Where?
I'm curious of why, but I'm accepting it.
Was. Oh, I think I've. Hold on. 1d20.
+5, yeah.
Yep. +5. Enter. 11.
As you look at the door opening up, you see a figure walk in, and you jump for a second only to realize it's Hyagusha, and that's because he and that's because he has the spider fangs on the mask, and it looked like a spider for a half second.
You piece of shit.
You had it covered. You think this is bad? Wait till I finish the goggles.
Oh no. I'm gonna avoid looking at you if you do that.
Anyway, are you guys going to set out today to start the 2-day journey north to the source of the water, or are you guys going to just stay here for another day and rest and prepare?
I'm personally prepared. It's up to everyone else.
I'm always prepared.
He's always prepared except for when he falls out of the tree.
Look, I was tired. I was doing nice things for the village. What was you doing?
You should have prepared for the fall, man.
Alexis?
Do that right away.
Okay, so Alexis wants to head out right away.
And, Thea?
Iris?
Yeah. Sorry.
She's in her own little world packing things.
It's in character, don't worry.
What was the question?
You've been eating.
Well,
Okay.
do you have... wait, who's asking who?
Wait, what?
The players are interacting with each other. That say like, so are you guys heading out today or?
Iris, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Then it looks like we're all ready. I believe we should head out, and didn't Khalid and River say they would catch up with us later?
Let's not hope on that. As I burst out the door.
Okay. I soon follow Hengaksha.
Out of excitement today, I do a nice pose and scream out adventure. I'm surprisingly happy today.
Hey, look at Hyag is just ready to go.
God damn it.
As you yell out, River walks up with Khalid in tow.
How? You're supposed to be in the hospital, Ben!
I whispered to Khalid. Khalid, I thought you said you guys were gonna hold back from...
Well, apparently the doctor got annoyed by River. So River here, and, well, it also seems that he has been taken care of. He just needs to not eat any more of the blueberries and he'll be fine.
I toss a blueberry to Khalid. Here, shoot it, quickly!
I'll hold on to it for now.
God damn it.
Well, so yeah, we're gonna go solve the source of the tainted water now, right?
Hopefully.
Yes, River.
All right, yeah. So yeah, let's start going north then. Well, was that like 2-day travel, I think?
I
I
believe.
believe so.
Hopefully, don't find any spiders up there. That'd be terrifying again.
I will leave that those spiders to you guys, if that happens.
We'll probably just run away again because, seriously, that was dangerous.
I think I want more of that.
I would much rather not have to fight more spiders.
I don't know. That spider meal was pretty good.
I'm actually quite surprised at how good those spider legs were.
I hate to admit it, but it tasted like lobster.
They were quite good indeed, were they not?
I hate. But I loved it.
It's always the things we're scared of the most that taste the best.
Well,
As I
they
look
do
back,
say
as I
that
look at our
the
wizard.
delicacies of certain lands are delicacies for a reason. Whether or not one would like them is a different story.
I flipped the middle finger back to you, like Hengyakusha, in response to his statement.
I don't understand your human language.
I
He
think
was
he
a
flipped
such
you
a-
off, that's what I did. Well, anyway, let's get going! And River starts walking off. And here we go again.
We should just tail behind him for a while. Maybe he'll get a little quieter.
Or we can use it
Most
as
likely
bait.
not. This is River we are talking about.
That is true. That is fair. Fuck. I continue walking.
As you all...
How,
Oh, go ahead.
how far away are we from the village?
You're literally just starting to leave it.
Okay, I'll keep the mask on.
Alright. Anyway, as you guys get to the edge of the village, you hear Valandro call out, "Good luck to you. We wish you well safety."
I said thank you and wait, with the spider mask still on.
And she
I
just-
yell back, "Thank you. I hope you guys stay safe too." And then turn back and walk.
Yeah, yep, as she just kind of like gently waves you off. And that's actually where we're going to end today.
Oh,
And then I dropped to my knees.
Yeah, I was gonna say, in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Sweated bullets, can't tell if it's rainwater or just sweat.
Again, it's a shorter episode today due to the fact that we are missing a couple players, and I'd rather everyone be here in 2 weeks' time to be here because there may be an intense combat coming up.
Ooh, that
That may
sounds
not
fun.
be. It may be a puzzle that, requires the use of 6 individuals. We don't know. We shall find out. But yeah. Again, sorry for the... Also, we started really late, and...
Yeah. Very
Yeah. I feel like that was everyone's fault here.
Yeah, well...
I came on time. I don't want to hear that.
He did pop in on time, but we're not gonna accuse blame. This was it was kind of a hectic week and a hectic 2 weeks, so we'll do better for next time, hopefully.
Yeah.
We just gotta try not to schedule so many things all at once and everything like that. Anyway, thanks for coming
River.
out. Nerdy Sakura, thank you for the follow. Sorry I did not do acknowledgements earlier. Again, and when we're in mid-game, I will be either posting generic posts that I can easily send at a push of a button, or I will just ignore things outright as for the sake of the game. And the
Or us as
narrative at
players
hand.
can just
So,
calmly thank y'all.
yeah, but thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for the support. Hope you all
Thank you guys
have
for watching.
Hope you have a good weekend. I may be back on later, doing another stream, or maybe joining, either doing an RP, either I'll be hanging out with, Izumi in VR chat, because we still have yet to do that, Izumi.
We do have yet to do
We
that.
have yet to do that.
This.
Or I'll take, Hyagusha here, and, we will, play Yu-Gi-Oh!
We're dueling against the judges.
And it'll be interesting to live stream that. So, other than that, stick around for a little bit longer. We're gonna go raid somebody, and we will see you at a later time.
Oh shit! Do I have it here?
I don't know what you have.